Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the Peoples of Reception. Hope you enjoyed your sabak yesterday. I know it was challenging, so inshallah today we will be consolidating and going over the same sabak. And this time we will do more practice together. So Jazakallah to all those parents who tuned in and went through the sabak with their children, and anybody else who is taking benefit from these videos. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept the learning of our children, make it easy for them, enable them to understand the different shape and forms of how the letters of the Arabic alphabet can be written. It's important that our children recognize these letters, and at the same time, more importantly, they are able to pronounce these letters in the most correct manner, in the manner which has been practically demonstrated to us from Allah to Jibreel to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and likewise voice to voice the transmission has taken place from Rasulullah to Sahaba, and then henceforth to the teachers, like our teacher has sort of demonstrated to us, and the transmission of the sounds is passed on in this manner. So very quickly, going back to the previous page, over here you can see letter Jim, letter Jim. This is a different way of seeing and writing letter Jim when it is coming in the middle of a word, or there is going to be a letter before it and after it, as you can see from the examples below, that there is a Jim in this example, and there is a Jim over here, if I can get it there. So there is a Jim there, and there is a Ha in the next example, and there is a Ha again in the next example. A Ha, there's a Mim before it, Ha, Dad before it, Ha, Sin before it, and a Jim, Ain before it. And the last example, we have a Ha with a Sin before it. So these examples here, Jim, Jim, Ha and Ha, Ha and Ha, these are examples of how to write letter Jim in before a letter Jim when there is a letter before it and after it. When there is a letter before any of these letters that you're seeing in front of you, and after it, they can be written in both these different ways. So there is a shape of a Jim here and a shape of a Jim here. These will be coming in the middle of a word. When we say middle, there will be a letter before it and after it. Now over here, as you can see from the examples, these are examples of Jim, a different way of writing Jim, and this is also another different way of writing Jim, but they will come at the beginning of a word, as you can see here. And then when you've got two Jims, or you've got one Jim and one Ha, or one Ha and one Jim, etc., etc., as you can see, they are written in this manner. This will come on top, this will come underneath. As you can see, the two shapes. If I cover this dot, if I cover that dot, then it's actually these two here, Ha and Ha. If I took this dot and placed it directly underneath the Jim, the Ha shape, it would become a Jim, as you can see here. If I cover this, that's a Ha, so it's the one on top, and then it's this Jim that you see over here underneath. Okay, is it that Jim that you see underneath? No, it's not that Jim. Rather, it is this Jim. Do you understand? It's that Jim over here. The one that comes in the middle. So we have got Ha, and then the Jim which comes in. So we have got at the beginning over here, as you can see, there is a Jim here. So these Jims, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, Ha, these are the shapes which come at the beginning of a word. And thereafter, so as you can see here, look, there is the Ha over there. Actually, it's a Jim. If I go like this, that dot, because it's coming at the end, it belongs to the first shape. So it's a Jim. This is a Ha. This is a Ha, and the Jim which comes in the middle. So it's this one over here. Okay, this one where my arrow is pointing, it's that Jim over there. And then we have a Ha and a Jim again, and a Ha and a Ya. So let's practice the word. Jim, ha, ya, and mim. After me. Jim, ha, ya, and mim. And which ha is this? Ha which coming in the middle of a word. So it's this ha over here. Okay? Can you see this ha here? With this ha we have joined a jim. Okay? And it could be, you could say it's the middle ha, or you could even say that it is this ha over here. You know, to be honest with you, it could be either one, but this is how the two shapes, when they come together, you just have to see where the dot is situated. Because the dot is well away from the actual middle of the jim, it's a ha. So jim and ha. Ha and ya. Ha, jim, and ta. Ha, jim, and ta. So there's a ha on top, jim underneath, and ta. Ha, jim, ra. So ha is first. The first letter is ha. First letter is ha. Then the second letter jim. Second letter jim. In this example, the jim is coming first and then the ha is coming second. And over here, alif, kha, and ya. Alif, kha, and ya. And then they shown us how mim can be used in different ways and different shapes. The way of writing mim, this is one way, coming in the middle of a word, or letter before and after. Again, letter before and after. The mim can be written like this, also with a letter before it and after it. And the mim can also be written this way. So in this example, qaf, sin, mim, and ta. Which mim is it? Is it mim number 1 or number 2, number 3 or number 4? It is mim number 2. Ba, ha, mim, dal. After me, ba, ha, mim, and dal. Which mim is it? 1, 2, 3, or 4? It is mim 1. And then over here, kha, mim, ra, and alif. So which mim is it? Who can tell me? Is it 1, 2, or 3? It is 3. Jim, mim, ain. Say after me. Jim, mim, and ain. So jim is being connected to which mim? It's the last one, number 4. Noon, ain, mim, and then the last letter here. What is this letter here where my arrow is pointing? Ta. So noon, ain, mim, ta at the end. Which mim is it? It's this one over here. Then we did the usage of ha. Can you see how ha can be written? All of these examples are of ha when they have letters before it or after it. This is not the example of a ha, writing a ha when it's coming at the end of a word. Okay? Fa, ha, and ya. Which one is it? Who can tell me? First, second, or third? It is the first one, second one. And this one, lam, ha, and mim. Lam, ha, mim. The next word, mim, ha. Which ha is it? It's this one. Can you see? Mim, ha, dal, and alif. The next word, fa. Can you see this ha? It's the V-shape ha. Can you see? It's this one over here. Fa, ha, mim. Then lam, ha, alif. And in all these examples, you can see how letter ba can be written in another style and in another shape and form. Okay? This is letter ba, letter ta, letter tha. This one, come on, letter noon, and this one letter ya. Now can you see, what did we call this? The upside down tick. Ba, 1 dot. 2 dots equals ta, 3 dots. Tha, 1 dot. Noon, well done children. And the last one, 2 dots. Ya. Now last trend, recognize the letters in this word. So remember, on top we've got the tick, right? That's the tick. This one is the tick. And this dot belongs to the tick on top. So if there is a dot underneath the tick, which one is it going to be from these? 1, 2, 3. So we know it's only 1 dot, so it can't be this, and it can't be this, and it can't be this. It has to be either this one, which is ba, or this one, which is a noon. Now let's see where the dot is. Right, the dot belongs to the tick. We know this. So this dot, is it underneath or is it on top? It is underneath. So it's going to be letter ba. And then imagine after the dot, so follow the tick. The tick shape finishes there. So now you're carrying on. Which shape is this? Can you see this over here? Right? Which shape is this? Can you see that one there? Follow my arrow. Follow my arrow. So which shape is that? The tick has been dealt with. So now we're moving on to the next letter. Can you follow my arrow? So I'm going to cover that and imagine the tick isn't there. So, and this dot belongs to the letter on top. So the shape we have is... Which shape is it? It is letter ha. Letter ha. So ba, ha, and then meme. This is a meme, okay? Remember this meme? Meme. And dal. Come on, repeat after me. Ba, ha, meme, dal. Tick with 2 dots on top. Ta. And then the shape of a ha. No dots, so then it's a ha. And then the last letter, ta. So say after me. Ta, ha, ta. Tick with 3 dots. Tha. We've got shape of a ha and there is a dot there. So it's in the middle, so which makes it a jim. Tha, jim, alif. Jim, alif. Let's start, do it again. Tha, jim, alif. Jim, alif. Now the next one. Now there's 2 dots on top. 1 dot belongs to the tick, upside down one, and then 1 dot belongs to the shape of a ha. Now remember, if you got the shape of a ha, whether it's a full shape or a half a shape, if the dot is on top, so let's deal with the first letter. Tick with a dot on top equals noon. And then if you've got this shape over here, right, with a dot on top, what's it going to be? It's going to be a ha. Well done. It's going to be a ha. What is it? A ha. What letter is it, my friends? Ha. So noon, ha, lam. Noon, ha, and lam. And then we have the tick with 2 dots underneath. Right? It doesn't belong to this letter over here where my arrow is, because there is no letter which has the shape of a ha, whether the complete ha or a ha which is coming in the middle of a word, which can be different in multiple different ways. 2 dots only come underneath which letter? 2 dots. Come on. Aryan Zayan, Muhammad Zuhair Aliya, Muhammad Zain, Hamza, Zainab, Muhammad Yunus, Muhammad Amin, Hamza, Imran. Come on, tell me, Aliya. Come on, which one is it? Ya. And the ya is connected to which letter? Ha. Which letter is it? Ya. And then we've got this shape here. Ha and ba. Ya, ha and ba. So it's important you understand that you can have the shape of two ha's together, and then you need to understand where the dot is, children. You have to see where the dot is. Can you, if you concentrate on these two examples, the dot is at the end over here. It's on the tip of this second shape. So that dot belongs to the first letter. So if it's part of the first letter, when you have this shape with a dot underneath, it's a jim. So this one, if it's dot free, it becomes a ha. Over here, there's no dot, so it's simple. Ha and ya. Over here, see, look where the dot is. If the dot was over here, if that dot, this dot here, if we took it here and placed it underneath the first letter, it would become a jim ha, but it's not. Can you see where the dot is? It's well away from the first letter, so it's ha and jim. And then again here, look, see where the dot is? It's directly underneath the second letter, so the first letter again is still a ha. And over here, if you see where the dot is, it's on top. So it's this one, isn't it? So dot is on top, so it makes it a kha. So what you can see over here, these are examples of jim, ha, kha coming in the middle of a word. Coming in the middle, or number two, or it could be the second letter or third letter, depending on how many letters there are in a word. And then you have seen another way of writing letter ba. Can you see? Single dots, double dot on top, triple dots on top, one dot, two dots, upside down ticks with dots. And you also did different shape of ba and noon in your previous page. And study the examples. Follow the dot. Put your finger, or get like a pencil or something with a pointed edge, and then follow the shape with your pen or your pencil or whatever you have, without scribbling on your thing. If you just hover over it, you can see this is the tick, and then this over here is a ha, right? This dot belongs to the tick on top, so ba, ha, and then mim and dal. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 letters in that word, 3 letters in this word. In this word there is tha, jim, alif. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this word there are how many letters? Noon, kha, lam. How many letters is that? 3. Ya, ha, and ba. So how many letters is that? 3. Okay? Well done. Now we are... Right, sorry for the interruption. Right, we are going to practice the Arabic alphabet. It's very important that you recap and you refresh the exercising of the letters which you have already covered. So I'm going to point out to the letter, tell me, shout out the answer, and then if you are right, alhamdulillah. I will point to the letter, you say the answer, and then I will say the answer, and if I say the same, if I make the same sound, then well done. So come on, everybody knows this first. What letter is it? Alif. This letter? Ba. All of you say alif. Ba. This letter? Ta. Say after Molisab. Ta. Well done if you said ta. What letter is this? Tha. 3 dots. Tha. Repeat after me. Alif. Ba. Ta. Tha. Which letter is this? Jim. Well done. Which letter is this? Ha. Middle of the throat. Ha. And which letter is this? Kha. Full mouth from top of the throat. Kha. Jim. Ha. Kha. Come on, repeat after me. Jim. Ha. Kha. Alif. Ba. Ta. Tha. Jim. Ha. And Kha. Well done. Ayan and Amina can also join in this exercise. Dal. Dal. Remember, dal with no dots. Dal. And this one. Ra. And this one. Za. Dal. Dal, Ra, and Za. Come on, repeat after me. Dal, Dal, Ra, and Za. Let's go to the next one. What letter is this? Sin. And then this one. Sheen. This one. Sad. Remember, but no circling of the lips. Sad. Sad. And then Dad. Dad. And this one. So let's practice this. Dal. Dal. Ra. Za. Sin. Sheen. Sad. Dad. So can you tell me if this is full mouth or empty mouth? Full or empty? Empty. Full mouth or empty mouth? Empty. Letter Ra, full mouth or empty mouth? It can be both. This letter can be both. This letter, Za, Sin, Sheen, empty, Sad, full mouth. Dad, full mouth. And this letter here, Ta, repeat after Mulsab, Ta, no dots, so Ta, full mouth. Dha, ignore the scribbles. Dha, Ain, Ain. So again, Ta, Dha, Ain, Ain. Well done. Keep repeating after me. Well done, children. I'm listening to you all. I'm watching you as well. Muhammad Zuhair. Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Lam. Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Lam. So this Qaf is full mouth or empty mouth. So we have Ta, Dha, Ain, and Qaf. They are all full mouth. Mim, Noon, Ha. So come on, tell me which letter is this? Mim, this one, Noon, and then this one, Ha. This letter, come on. Sophia, come on, tell me. Okay, wait, Sophia is not in this class. Muhammad Zain, come on, tell me. Zainab, Muhammad, tell me. Yunus, Muhammad Amin, Hamza. Wow. Come on, Aryan and Ayan. This one, Hamza. And then this last one, come on, Zainab Aliyah. Ya. Okay? So practice after Molisa. We'll go through one more time. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Zal, Ra, Za, Sin, Sheen, Sad, Dad, Ta, Dha, Ain, Ain, Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Lam, Mim, Noon, Ha, Waw, Hamza, Ya. So this is a Ha. Waw, Hamza, and Ya. Well done. So inshallah we will continue with our sabak tomorrow. Pay attention to the sabak you have. You need to be doing, follow the video which I have done for you. Understand the Jim and Ha and Jim when they are written together. Inshallah you will get better and better at it. So for now, subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma bihamdik, nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.